Hello and welcome back. Are you ready to take your drumming to the next level? To develop more amazing advanced drum fills? Stick around as we explain hi-hat hit fills. So just what exactly is a hi-hat hit fill? Hi-hat hit fill? Playing your fill and using the hi-hat as one of the drums. With this particular approach, we're going to focus on hitting the hi-hat with one of the sticks. This first fill utilizes, this is just a great way to get comfortable with any of the fill types that we've presented. So again, using 16th notes, I'm going to add different phrasing from the phrase matrix. So I'm going to start by playing phrases of 5. So there's 2 phrases of 5, so that was 10 of the notes, so we have 6 left. Well, I'm going to actually play the note after. And if you were to count that through, it would be the upbeat of beat 3. So you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So that was on the actual upbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And I'm actually going to come in on beat 4, playing this rhythm. It's just a variation of the 16th note rhythm. So together, that fill would be maybe you'll play it using phrases of 3. So let's go back to the original pattern that we were playing. I'm going to incorporate a flam on that last single. So you had the 2 sets of 5, and then you just had 1 additional note. And beat 4 will still be. So let's put that all together. Next, I'm going to incorporate the bass on beat 4 instead of just playing it all on the snare. I'm going to play, so together that would be this next example of the hi-hat hit fill incorporates crossover. We talked about that a little in our previous post. So this one just uses an alternating sticking. Again, I'm thinking 16th notes. But when you start to move your hands and cross over, it just visually makes it more interesting, and it really trains the mind to focus on each of those hits so that it has more of a fluid feel to it, if I can use that word, fluid. Yeah, we're going to stick with that, fluid. With this one, what I'll do is I'll play the hi-hat up here and kind of accent that note so you get a feel for when to move it when you get to the drum. So if we're playing, the accent pattern would be In this last example, we're using what are called 16th note triplets. Yes, 16th note triplets. Just when you thought we were all about 16th notes and we weren't going to play 16th note triplets, yes, celebrate. Celebrate? But seriously, folks, here it is. 16th note triplet based hi-hat hit fills. If you think 16th note triplets, one ta la ta li ta. There's 6 beats there. One ta la ta li ta. One ta la ta li ta. So we start by playing just the first 3. One ta la. And then we add the next note. So one ta la, one ta la, one ta la, and then we repeat it. So each one happens on a beat. Beat 1, beat 2. 1, 2. The next part, kind of an advanced concept, but bear with me. It's kind of a polyrhythm fill. You're gonna think 3/2. And I'm thinking, again, that triplet fill. So if I have 2 beats, I want to play 3 over that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that last note is just a downbeat. Downbeat. And then you'll hear 2 in the bass. Again, that last one just being the next measure. So we'll play it that way because I want to make sure everyone internalizes that. So 3 here, 2 in the foot. So if I take that concept and add it to what we've already played, now I'm going to add the downbeat. Now I know you're saying, but I heard some more notes in there. What's going on, drum paradigm? That's where you can be creative. I don't want you to always play it the way you hear or the way you see other drummers playing it. Really try to find your voice. I can't emphasize that enough. I think there's so many amazing instructional tutorials on social media, but one of the things I've noticed, especially with my students, is they'll come to me and they'll share these speed breaking, very complex patterns, and I'll ask them, well, where's your voice in it? And they're only able to play that pattern that one way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's just so much more you can do musically. What better way to advance your craft than by having your own voice, exploring different ways to incorporate many ideas.